Sometimes life hits hard, so hard that you question if you'll ever stand up again. You wonder why God would allow the betrayal, the loss, the hardship. But what if I told you that what the enemy meant to break you, God is using to build you? You see, the devil doesn't attack empty vessels. He targets those carrying purpose. If you're facing warfare, it's a sign that what's inside of you is a threat to darkness. But God always has the final say. Joseph was thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, falsely accused and imprisoned. But none of it stopped his destiny. In fact, every setback became a setup for his promotion. What looked like evil was God's path to elevation. It may not make sense right now. You might feel surrounded by confusion and pain, but heaven sees the bigger picture, and the God who allowed it is the same God who will redeem it. The betrayal you faced didn't break you. It revealed who you are. The disappointment didn't destroy you, it strengthened your faith. The storm didn't drown you. It taught you how to walk on water. God is not just fixing what went wrong. He's rewriting your story in a way that even the enemy will regret coming against you. What tried to ruin you will become the reason you rise. You might have lost some things. People may have walked away. But when you lose in the natural, God often increases you in the spiritual. Some losses are really deliverances in disguise. When the enemy formed weapons against you, he underestimated who was standing with you. The weapon may have formed, but it will not prosper, because God is your defender and your vindicator. You are not a victim. You are a vessel, a carrier of power, anointed through pain, chosen through pressure. And even though you've cried, even though you've been wounded, God is still working. Your tears were not in vain. Your nights of brokenness were not wasted. Heaven heard every prayer you couldn't even speak out loud, and God is answering, in His time, in His way. The devil hoped you would give up, but here you are, still breathing, still praying, still standing. That alone is proof that God's hand is on your life. God will take every ounce of pain and turn it into power. He will use every scar as a testimony. He will turn your ashes into beauty, your sorrow into songs of praise. Don't curse the process, don't resent the fire, because the fire you're in is refining you, not destroying you. Pure gold only comes out of intense heat. You've been misunderstood, overlooked, falsely accused, but so was Jesus. And yet resurrection came after rejection. Glory followed pain. The grave wasn't the end, it was the beginning. Right now, God is aligning things behind the scenes. He's exposing lies. He's healing wounds. He's bringing justice. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean He isn't working. If you stay faithful, if you keep trusting, you'll look back and say, God, now I see why you allowed it. Your pain will have purpose. Your wilderness will lead to a promised land. You're not forgotten. You're not forsaken. You're favored, chosen, and surrounded. And what the enemy used to shame you, God will use to lift you. Keep walking, keep praying, keep believing. The storm won't last forever, but the lessons it brings will elevate you forever. You're not going under, you're going higher. Every closed door was protection. Every rejection was redirection. Every battle was preparation. God doesn't waste pain. He multiplies purpose through it. So stand tall, hold your head high, because your story is not over. The enemy lost, God won, and your greatest testimony is still being written in the ink of redemption. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, Lord, I thank you that you are a God who turns tragedy into triumph and pain into purpose. What the enemy meant to destroy me, you will use to elevate me. God, even though I may not understand why certain things happened, I choose to trust that nothing in my life is wasted in your hands. I bring my wounds, my disappointments, and my broken pieces before you. Heal what hurts, mend what was shattered, restore what was lost. I declare that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every lie, attack, and scheme of the enemy will fall powerless before your glory. I ask that you take every injustice and turn it into a platform for testimony. Take every betrayal and use it to teach me resilience and wisdom. Help me release bitterness. Help me forgive what was done to me, not because they deserve it, but because freedom is my portion. Remind me, Lord, that your timing is perfect. What the enemy rushed, you will redeem. What he tried to bury, you will resurrect. Strengthen me to keep walking forward, even when I don't see the full picture. Let me trust that behind every delay is divine intention. Cover me in your peace. Surround me with your protection. Let no harm come near me or my purpose. I rest in your justice and sovereignty. In the mighty name of God, I declare, my story is not over. My pain has purpose, and what the enemy meant for evil, God is turning for my good. Amen.